Alright guys, what's going up? This is JL from Aries Acolytes, and I'm doing kind of a special one here for you guys. Um, and It was really fun. It was really fun. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys exactly what happened. About a month or a month and a half ago, um, we got matched with the Goons 46 days ago. So about a month and a half ago now, we got matched with this clan called the Hired Goons, probably the best clan we had faced to date. Um, and what ended up happening is, after that, we got together with them, started chatting with them. They were, realized that they were really good dudes, really great guys, and you know, we commended them on a great war that they gave us. Even though it was a butt kicking on our end, um, we were the receivers of that. That's all right though. It happened, and we've since we kind of ran through a little bit of a gauntlet, and then after that we kind of went through. We were still transitioning into more. Um, just different styles of attacks and kind of honing in our game, and and now you guys have been watching the recaps. You guys have seen the results. We've been crushing clans lately. But I had, when I came over that very first time, I had told the goons that I really wanted to get in a war recap for them and put this on the web because I think they're a great clan. I think that people need to see their skill level. And so I had been itching to come back, and I could not get back in. They're a war clan. They're always closed. So it was really hard for me to get back in. And I saw an opportunity here recently, and I decided to jump in. And lo and behold, we were able to get into a war and just, um, and come away with the win. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. We got matched up with I think they're a Filipino clan, a pretty strong clan, but the goons were just too much on this one, and we took it to them. I'm not gonna show my attacks. I didn't get hit as far as a base. I did 2-star a Town Hall 10 with Infernos, and then I did 3-star the top Town Hall 9, but neither attack was worthy of what I would call a recap, um, or a highlight. But there was plenty of other bases or plenty of other attacks that definitely warranted some highlights. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into it, and lo and behold, one of the big things that I really wanted to focus on with this is this goon attack that I call it. And what they do is they work in 4 golems, 4 witches, or 3 witches in this case, but they get the max witches in the CC. You can see him, and what they do is they get earthquakes plus a jump. And then they just work in golems, and they bring wall breakers with it. And the idea behind it is, if you can just get a lot of tanking power, especially when you have good level heroes, and you get some witches going, you end up just opening the entire base. And when you can open up the entire base, you guys have seen that, witches just tear bases up that are like that. And that's kind of their thinking, or the mindset that I see whenever they're trying to run these style of attacks. They just bring tons of wall breakers, tons of tanking, and they just systematically work their way through the base. It's not real fast, but it just works. And then here's the big thing. They bring like anywhere from 6 to 8 hogs, and they don't ever really heal them up. But as soon as this back end portion of the raid starts to get going, and they see we might be able to peter it out, we might be able to peter out right here, and a golem or something, some sort of tanking troop Locke gets aggroed by some of the defenses, they just work in those hogs, take out a good section of the base, and you'll see the hogs almost work through maybe 30 or 40% of the defenses. Won't necessarily be um, uh, the sole group taking out the defenses, but as troops are working their way through, the hogs are working their way through, and they go in, they finish defenses off or get them initiated, tank for a little bit, and then something else comes in and finishes them off, and it works really well. You can tell that was a pretty good base, Max Town Hall 9 base, and it just wrecked it. And I believe was it Baracho? Yeah, Baracho. I think he does the same style of attack on this one. And you can tell, look, all Lego walls. If I'm not mistaken. No, he does a Goho. So, good stuff, man. Baracho coming in with a Goho here. Sorry, guys. Saw a lot of attacks. I was in attacks myself. So, excuse me for not remembering exactly what happened, but Burr came in with a Goho. Look at this. He took this base down in 2.5 minutes. Gets the easy CC pool, double poisons the CC troops. So I'm going to go ahead and speed over that because everybody knows what that looks like. There we go. And boom, there goes the dragon right about now. Boom. So then we're gonna see a shattered entry. Probably a golem right here, I'm gonna imagine, and then maybe a golem either up here or down there. There it is. Up at the top, starts working in that funnel very nicely. Real patient with those wizards. Love that. Love the patience with the wizards. Then he kind of clumps them up right here. After he knows that he's made his funnel, everything's gonna start moving in now. Everything's moving in. It starts already working in the hogs, and I loved it. He didn't have to wait because he knew that queen was going to go down really quickly. All his hogs come in. I think that it was a little early on that heal. I think he had him waiting for him, but it's really hard to argue for a 3-star right here. I think if he'd have waited on it, he may not have needed that other that heal right there. He might have been able to swag it, and there you go. He made a little bit of bacon, but the way he pathed his troops, he was able to get away with it. Very nice. I shouldn't say get away with it. He was able to work his way around it and skirt around it. And check it out. He's got tons of hogs, and there's nothing left of this base. It's cooked. It is absolutely cooked, and everything is just wrecked. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up because it's clean up. Great job, Burr. Wrecked it, man. Go ho. Power of hogs. I love the hogs. Love the hogs. Alright, let's get back into a couple other attacks. Dude coming in also with a go-ho. But check this out. 18 wizards. I don't think I've ever seen a go-ho with this many wizards, but same idea. Gets the easy CC lure. Gets the easy double poison kill on the troops, boom, and then he's going to come in with a shattered entry, and he just starts working in tons and tons of wizards. There you go. Very nice. Lots of wall breakers. And then there it is. Tons of wizards. Now the wizards are going to start working in. He's still got a couple wall breakers in the bag. I think he wasn't expecting for them to all kind of clump up on that outside wall. He was kind of thinking they were going to move through the base, but they ended up clumping. But he's got 4 heal spells. He's only got about 20 hogs, or I think it was 19 hogs that he had. But with 4 heal spells, and then you're going to see right here, the golems and everything starts getting into that center, and everything's tanking for him. He drops a heal there for him nicely. There you go. He drops a second heal right there. There's just not a whole lot left of the base. Look at that. He's only got a few hogs, but there you go. He's got that 4th heal. Basically was able to heal the entire raid with his hogs, and with no double big sets. Here in the base, he was able to not have to worry about making bacon. He could keep his hogs go in there, kind of all in a group. And there we go. It's all done. Good job, dude. Wrecked it, man. Bam, 3 stars. Alright, let's get into another attack. Bobo King. Bobo King hitting his oppo and hitting it with a go wee wee. Was it a go? Is it a hogo wee wee? No, I think it's just a go wee wee. So I'm gonna go ahead, another double poison. You guys have all seen this stuff before. And oh, that's a stoned go wee wee. Stone go wee wee. But man, look at this. Look at the base. Everything is on the outside. Everything is on the outside. You got a couple expos. You got mortars in the middle. Yeah, some good that's gonna do. You got nothing. Tesla's on the outside. You got all your point defenses are on the outside of this base. It just sets up for witches so nicely. There you go. Really nice timed wall breakers here. He's gonna get himself through the base. Bam. And I believe they make it to the other side. Yes, they does. Look at that. Look at the raged wall breaker gets inside the core, then comes in and tries to give you the little exit out. Drops the rage in the core here. He's going to get that queen. He's going to get a few of those wizards. Gets that barb king. There you go. Right there. The queen pops her ability. He's still just working through this base systematically. Look at this enemy king. It's hitting skellies. Oh, that's what it was. I thought it was hitting the king, the wall. But at this point, he's still got a couple of golems. Still got 3 golems going. Still got 3 witches on this side, 2 on this side. So he's still got 5 witches. There's still quite a bit of the base left at this point. But if he can just get down these couple of wizard towers, and maybe that last Tesla or 2 right there, the golem is tanking ever so nicely. They're going to take down those couple of wizard towers really quickly. Boom, and there they are. I think they get down right before, nope, those ones went down, but still got 2 golems here, and with a couple of witches. Oh, couple of whiz. That was cool. I think he had a couple of whiz still in the bag. He waited very nicely to deploy them nice and late, just enough to where they would start tanking till other troops started tanking, and then he could work them in and take care of any pesky defenses. So good job, Bobo. Nice and patient. Butters. Was it Butters? I want Bobo. Key Teeth. There was another attack I wanted to show. Was it Key Teeth? Yes, it was this. Okay, so you get something kind of similar to that. It's a go wee wee. Is this a stoned? I'm gonna see right now if this is a stoned entry. These guys love using at least 2 golems on like every raid, and then they also use a lot of wall breakers. So I think okay. So this one was a shattered entry, but then he had about 15 hogs. So he comes in, kind of splits the hogs, 8 on one side, 8 on the other side, and then he kind of just lets his kill squad continue to work and work and work while these hogs all work the outside of the base, taking out those outer rings, and then everything's going to kind of converge on this little area in the middle. And check it out, there's still tons of wizards, tons of witches still alive, because you didn't have these pesky defenses picking them off, and because of that, everything just stayed alive very long. His queens got enough range to just sit back and pick off these nice defenses, and once that cannon goes down, the only thing that's left that can really do him any harm is that archer tower. So they bust through that wall very nicely. He's going to pop the ability right here, go ahead, get everything down, and all that's left is that wizard tower and some cleanup. He's got 4 wizards, or 4 witches, couple wizards, but that golemite is tanking for that wizard tower. So these skellies are going to go ahead and get onto that wizard tower and just wreck it. Boom, that goes down, and now it's just cleanup. Good job, Keith. Way to hit up in the war. That's always nice when you can get guys that can hit up and get the 3-star. So, Harry. I wanted to show this attack. Yes, doing it with the Go Valho Quad Quake. Check it out, man. Quad Quake's that little center compartment there. He's going to open himself up quite nicely. And then check this out. Hole in the base. Hole in the base. And he gets the big bomb trigger. And then he goes and he starts working the... So you're going to see this technique where they drop the barbs and then start working in wizards right behind it so they can take out the CC troops. It's going to drop another barb right here. Keep pulling stuff out. There it is. Keeps dropping the barb. Still got another barb. Boom. That should go down real quick. There it is. Pow. Now you got 2 golems. They're going to get onto this pesky cannon. That pesky cannon. That's alright. Nice test. Wall breaker. He's going to see what's going to get on. At this point, he realizes he can't drop the wall breakers, so he's going to go ahead. And now, wall breaker AI is just... It's just a pain in the real ass right now. There's just no other way to say it. It's a pain in the ass. You can drop it in the exact same tile and they'll go to 2 different damn walls. It's really frustrating if you're really... Oh, like he catches an early big bomb here. But he's going to go ahead and he's going to save it with a heal right there. It's just so bad to put a big bomb right there. But he's still got 6 hogs in the bag. Everything's kind of working their way through. The Valks are still tearing stuff up. Look at that. And then now all the hogs are going to meet up right on this little heavy cannon side. I'm expecting a big bomb to be somewhere right around here, but it doesn't look like there's anything. So you can probably drop a heal right in this area and get full value between the Valks and the hogs. Oh, he doesn't have a heal left. That's it. That was it on the heals. Boom. But still, look at everything's tanking for those hogs. Those hogs are barely getting hit. So now it's just cleanup. They're going to jump onto that Tesla. Tons of hogs left. Still got a couple Valks. Has he popped the abilities? Still got hero abilities. But he's got wizards working the trash ring on this side. He's got hogs coming in on that side. Queen in the middle, so she can shoot all kinds of stuff that's struggling in the middle. You got the king and the Valks working on this little section. So everything here is just going to start to come together. Probably meet somewhere right around here, I would assume. Yep. Boom. 3 stars for air. Oh, straggler. Little straggling builder hut there. Oh, well. Took care of it. Great job, Harry. He had talked about that attack on the band chat. Oh, yes. I want to show one last attack, and it was Anna Catalina. She's a Town Hall 7, and she goes up against this Town Hall 8. And yeah, it's not max, but it's got Town Hall 8 level defenses, air defenses, and Town Hall 8 level archer towers. And she crushes it. Check it out, guys. So she's going to work in that dragloon. She gets a nice little bookend drags for that funnel. Right here, once the CC drag engages, she's going to go ahead and pop that rage spell, or drop that rage spell. They work through the CC drag, but look at the loons. Check out the loons. With under rage like this, the loons start moving through the base, and it's very nice that they're going to jump on this one air defense. They didn't get too much up until this point, and popped that one air defense. That was huge, even though they could not get a whole lot of other stuff because the drags were just working in so fast. But they are going to get a couple more defenses after that. They're going to go ahead and take down that mortar. They're going to take down this sweeper, so pesky sweeper. Boom, that goes down. I believe this cannon goes down as well. No, yeah, it's going to go down. Oh, just enough to survive, but she's got still quite a few drags left. She's got quite a few defenses left that can target her drags, but she's gonna go ahead and get the 3-star. Check it out. Boom, boom. I'm gonna speed it up just because drag attacks tend to be really slow. But there it is. That was the last defense. She's got these last few buildings to work on, and poof, 3 stars. Good job, Anna. I think she was saying that was like, she doesn't really use raid spells, and right before the raid, I was telling her, oh yeah, you're going to want to use one right when the enemy CC engages, and then you're going to want to use the other 2 over the air defenses, and for her really not using rage spells, she executed the rage deployment and dropped very nicely. So, yeah, it was really fun doing a different kind of war. Too bad I didn't get a really great matchup like they had in the previous couple of wars. They had some real tough matchups. I would have loved to have been part of one of those. But that's all right. Excuse me, guys. My throat's getting a little dry. But I got to do it. I really enjoyed doing this war and doing this war recap for them. I'll probably stop by periodically. And last but not least, I'm pretty sure sometime in the near future, we're going to get a rematch with the Goons. So I really look forward to that. I'm hoping that we can set this up within the next couple of weeks and just really test out how much Ares has improved. And I'm sure the Goons have improved as well. Judging by the looks of it, they've really just went on a huge run. I mean, look at that. They had lost 1 out of like 30 wars or something like that. They were just crushing clients. Oh, sorry guys. Yeah, I really would like to take another swing at him. Like I said, it'd be a lot of fun, be really competitive, and hopefully within the next couple of weeks. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off, guys. Jail from Ares Acolytes. Peace.